Hey guys, Charmedwench here and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the title, I'm finally getting around to giving you guys an update on things and how they're going with the wedding. So if you haven't seen my first video, you might want to go back and check that out because I showed quite a few things in that video. But in this video, I am literally surrounded by stuff too, so I'll be showing you a lot of things in this video too. To recap briefly, the theme of our wedding originally it was like a rustic theme with logs and natural wood and things like that, which is still there, but it sort of spiraled into other things also. My obsession with skulls and things like that has sort of creeped its way in, but it's going to look really well and not too over the top, I don't think. But you can never be too over the top with these sort of things. It's your wedding, you're allowed to be. So I have so much to show you, it's literally all around me. So I'm going to show you these things, and like I'm in no particular order because I just don't know where to begin. I will start with the most delicate thing, which is the flowers. I mentioned in the last video that I was having paper flowers. I wanted like written book paper flowers as well as a little pop of colour, and I went to a lovely lady who runs Floral Derangement. I will link her Facebook in the description bar below so you guys can go and check her out if you ever want flowers, or paper flowers should I say. She's the person to go to. So I will start by showing you the bridesmaids bouquets and then my bouquet, and no, the bridesmaids bouquets, the buttonholes, and my bouquet. So right, so this is what the bridesmaids will be carrying, and these are all paper. The book that I chose to have it written out of was Alice in Wonderland because it's one of my partner's favourite films. If he had to choose a favourite Disney film, I think he'd probably choose Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, I don't know whether you can pick it up, but this is what it looks like. So because of having a lime green theme running through it, there are lime green roses in with their little bouquets. I also have attached my charms. I don't know whether you can see that. These charms were sent to me by the lovely Savethedatebylilly. These, a long while back, I reviewed a wedding box and I got one of these charms in there, and it was actually not this one, it was the other one on my other daughter's bouquet, and it made me cry because it was, I just love what's written on it. So I will read this to you and I will not cry this time. So it says, today you're the chief bridesmaid, but one day you will hold the bouquet. Here is something old to carry on your wedding day. So they can keep this charm afterwards and then put that on their bouquet or wherever they want to keep it on their own wedding day. So I attached those to each of the bouquets for the girls. And obviously they're both the same, the girls ones, so I don't need to show you both of those. The buttonholes, excuse me reaching down, I'm probably completely out of shot for a second. The buttonholes are, I don't know whether you can see them, they are paper roses again, and they are so, I love, these are my favourite flowers here. That's what they look like. So obviously you can imagine they're going to be attached. They're quite big as well for buttonholes. There's quite a lot going on there, but I really like them. I love the green ribbon detail on those as well, and again it is Alice in Wonderland and then the green flower, so keeping in with the theme. So my bouquet, I wanted to be something different. I didn't want to go, I was probably gonna, I wanted to go a little bit different. So for my bouquet I went with rainbow roses and the Alice in Wonderland themed paper as well. So hopefully my camera can pick up how amazing these look. I absolutely love it. It's completely different, it's way out there, and I love it. I love it. If I'd have thought a little bit more into it, I'd probably added some skulls in there, but you know, I love it. It's simple yet effective and really pretty, and I can't wait to hold it. So yeah, I will link Floral Derangement down below so you can check her out and see all her other amazing stuff, because she does all sorts of stuff. She's just amazing with paper. So that's what my bouquet looks like, guys. So next, what do I show you next? I brought these little weddingy favour things. These are actually children's activity packs. I don't know whether my camera will pick it up, but it's got some little colouring pencils in there, and you can open it out and the kids can colour. It's just something to keep them occupied while they're waiting for food, or in between speeches and things. They can just sit and colour. So we haven't got many children at the wedding in the day really, but I bought 10 just to be on the safe side, so if they want more than one they can have one, and I just thought it would just keep them from being bored so much at the wedding, so that's what I brought. Running out of space. So the next thing, what else should I show you? Okay, so in fact I will show you what jewellery I'm going to wear on the wedding, because obviously it's something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. So the old is, I think my daughter's given me a sixpence, I think that's what it's called, that you're supposed to put in your shoe, it's supposed to be lucky, so I'll be doing that for my old. My something new is my shoes. My something borrowed is this that I'm about to show you, and my something blue, what was my something blue? I forget now. Maybe I need to think about that, because I haven't got my something blue. But this is what I borrowed from my mum. It's not generally something that I would wear, but my mum's had it for a long time, so I just thought, because it's she's had it a while. This actually came all the way from Hong Kong, because we used to live there, and it has some earrings as well that go with it. So the earrings look like this. Oh, so the earrings look like that, which I've just put them in this Warren James box just to keep them safe. And the necklace is like freshwater, I think it's freshwater pearls, and it looks like that. I just think with the style of dress that I'm wearing, because it's like a 50s style tea dress type thing, I just thought something classic and simple. So my mum's pearls being something borrowed. It's got a really nice clasp on it. I will try and open it if I can remember how it goes. There we go, that's it. And then those will hang around, so they're like quite high up, because I have a lot of lace up here, so they'll hang quite high up on my neck, and I think it's just really simple and elegant, so that's why I went with that. And that's my something borrowed. So I need to be extra careful with those, because they're probably just as old as me. Yeah, we used to, my mum and dad, my dad was in the army. He was a Coldstream Guard, which is the ones that guard the Queen, and we travelled around the world quite a lot when I was younger, Hong Kong being one of the places we lived, which is where these came from. So I was only in primary school when we lived there. I do remember it, but I was quite young, so these are quite old, so I need to be careful with those. But yeah, that is my something borrowed. What else? I am having, because there is some shelves set up as far as I'm aware, I think I mentioned it in a previous video, where you can put things about yourself, like ornaments or trinkets or things on there that are about you as a person, or you as a couple, each of you, and we decided that we were going to get some frames and put pictures of our grandparents up there, because obviously sadly they can't be with us because they aren't alive anymore. So I found some picture frames which were a bargain. I got these picture frames from, oh, where was it? I did a video closing down Pound World, and I got these like super cheap, and they've got the green theme in there. So this is my partner's, you probably can't see it, they're quite old photos, but that is my partner's grandparents, and yes, they were Scottish. And this is my grandparents. I think it was their, like, what was it, their 50th wedding anniversary in this photo. I don't know whether it will pick it up because of the lighting in here. That's my grandparents, who were born and bred in the Midlands, in the West Midlands. So because they can't be with us, we wanted to put some pictures up so that they'll kind of be there. They'll be there in spirit, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I had that, and I did show a skull that I was putting on the shelf as well. My partner was going to put a Doctor Doom mask up there because he loves Doctor Doom, but I think he's kind of questioning it now because he doesn't want it to get damaged and things like that. So I found this the other day. In fact, I found a couple of things. We went shopping for my partner's best man's suit and my dad's suit, and while we were out shopping we went into a couple of shops, and there was a shop that was full of skulls, and I found this. And how cool is that? I'm totally going to use it. I brought it for the house, but I think I'm going to use it as like a wedding decoration on these shelves. So it's like a stack of books. It's just an ornament. It's not actually a stack of books. And it's got, like, you know, hexes and curses, book of spells and potions, and it's literally just me and an ornament. I love this, and I think I'm going to put this on the shelves as well. And it was only cheap. It was like, I think it was $6.99 for that. And then I found this one first, and I just love what it says. I don't know whether my camera will pick it up, but I can read it. It says finest quality bat wings on it, and at the bottom it says for sale to licensed witches only. And I saw this and I was like, I need to have this for the house. This is gonna go probably on the fireplace somewhere, along with all my other weird trinkets that I have. This was only $3.99, so this was the thing that I saw first. There was also snow globes, and I really wish I'd bought one now, because there was one snow globe that had a bride and groom, a skeleton bride and groom, and they were dancing, and it had, I think it was black glitter, but I really loved it, and it was only $12.99, and I wish I'd gone back and bought it. I might still go back and get it, because I thought it was really cute, and we could have put it on the centre of the table, on the top table, but I just end up going crazy if I let loose. So yeah, I brought those to display on the shelves. What else? Oh, the table numbers. Originally, you guys would have seen me show you some that I got from Aldi, but I changed my mind when I saw these, and you'll understand why when you see them. These are now the new table numbers. So that is what it's going to be. When you're looking for your table, you will see one of these if you're watching this video and you're coming to the wedding. So yeah, I love it because it's got the bride and groom skull at the bottom. And yeah, when I saw those, I fell in love. They weren't even that expensive on eBay, so I just had to get them because they went with some bunting that we're hanging inside a vintage suitcase. It has the same skull on it that my daughter bought, so we're going to hang that inside a vintage suitcase of my daughter's so that people can put cards in. What else? Oh yeah, right, so either side of the, in fact no, I'm going to end up going all around the houses. So wedding favours, I probably did mention this in the last video, but my wedding favours I am going to be making myself. God knows why, because, well, I'll tell you why, because I'll show you the mould. This is the mould. So obviously it's little skull shaped. It's like a silicone mould. So I thought initially I looked online to see if I could find some chocolate skulls as wedding favours, but you know what, they were really crap. They didn't even look as detailed as what this mould does here. I really hope this turns out well. Like, I'm slightly scared, but yeah, the ones that I saw online were just a bit naff. So I loved these little silicone mould things, so I bought a few of them, and that's what's going to be in the little wedding favour boxes that I showed you in the first video. So that is that. What else? Right, so table, obviously I can't show you all of this because it's got people's names on it, but when you go to weddings with sit down meals, they have a table seating plan. I can show you the banner of ours and you'll get the idea. Basically what we were going to do, we was going to make it ourselves. We had this idea for like lime green paper and hessian and things like that, so it was sort of rustic but still having the green in there. And we sort of started printing up things and trying to paste them onto card and thing, and it just wasn't going the way we wanted to. Like, the paper was puckering up and we were just not happy with it. So we did a little bit of looking on eBay, as you do, and we found this. I'll have to link you because they were so amazingly quick at doing this. So this is the banner. I don't know whether my camera will pick it up, but that is the banner that will be at the top of the seating plan. I'll hold it there so hopefully my camera can focus on that and not my face. As you can see, it's got like little rose details. We couldn't find any with skulls on it, otherwise we would have got those, but I really liked that because there was roses on the table number thing. So and it's just simple yet effective, so we went with that. And obviously each one has, hang on, let me see, we kind of have a top table one there. I won't show you anybody's names because I don't know if people want their names showing. So they'll be sort of sitting like that, and then underneath we have table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and everybody can look at it, find their name, and then go to what table they're at. So this was £9 for all this to be printed, and they were so fast, and it would have cost us more making them by hand than it would have for this person who did this to print them. So, and it looks so good. Because there's nothing worse than seeing something like when you have something in your head and then seeing it and it doesn't look as good. But when we got these, we were so pleased. So these will be on a board. A friend of mine does wedding venue dressing. She's not actually dressing my wedding because where we were getting married you can only choose certain dressers. They only work with a few. But she's lending me like this big easel thing, and I will try and put a picture in around here so that you guys can see it. And what we're going to do with that is, because that's the seating plan, it's like a big easel with lights around the edge, and it's all rustic and wood. So we've got this twine, and we've got these itty bitty pegs. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach the twine to the board and then peg up the table seating plan to the board. Let's hope it goes to plan. I need to test it out. I need to go around our house at some point this week and test it out. But yeah, so that's how our table seating plan will look. There will probably be 1,000 photos all over Instagram because yeah, I think it'll just be photo crazy. But you guys will see a lot of pictures up there. So I know I'm rambling and going all over the place, but what else? Okay, so there's something else, and I don't remember whether I can mention names. I don't think I'm going to mention who it is, just in case I got it wrong. And it was one of my YouTuber friends, an absolutely lovely lady, wanted to get me something for the wedding, and she'd heard that I like skulls, and she obviously watches my videos, so she knows I like skulls. And she brought me this lovely box, and I will show you what's inside it. I wanted these for on the rustic logs in the centerpieces of the table. There'll be mason jars and really bright vivid coloured flowers, so I wanted to put a skull on each one of those tables in a bright colour also. So she brought me this box of skulls, and they are all rainbow coloured. Right, I will show you like this so you can see that there's like a few different colours in there, and I will get them out and show you them. So she has no idea how much this means to me. Well, she does, because obviously I thanked her a lot, but these are perfect. These are everything, and I'm so excited to see them on the centerpieces. So I'll show you what they look like. Here's, oh, I love it, it's pink. So this is what it look at how freaking cool they are. The detail is amazing on these, and I absolutely love them. They're stunning, and I can't wait to see them on the table. So that was a pink one. We have a green one, which looks like this, and he matches my underskirt on my wedding dress. We have an orange one. I don't know whether you guys want to see each colour. They're all the same, they're just different colours, and they're really, really pretty. I mean, a lot of people would say I'm really weird for saying that skulls are pretty, but I don't know, there's just something about them that I love and I can't explain why or when the obsession started. I don't know. And there's a purple one. I think my favourite one is the pink one so far. And there's a blue and a yellow one. I won't show you them all, but obviously you guys get the idea. But they are amazing and I love them, and thank you again so much. You know who you are. You are an amazing, amazing person, and thank you. It means the world that you sent me these. So yeah, that is the little box of skulls. Now, off that subject, well, not really off the subject of skulls, either side of the seating plan, my friend who does the wedding dressing had an idea. She has some big tall black candelabras, and she said, what about putting some skull candles on these stands either side of the table plan? And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. So I was just like, right, I'll find some candles, and I found some on eBay and they were like £18 each, and I was just like, that's a bit much for a candle that I'm probably not gonna light. So I, in my genius brainwave that I had while I was walking around at one point, because I tend to do that a lot because all I think about is weddings at the minute, I had this idea. I had some vinyl stickers way back when I was trying to learn to play ukulele that I stuck on my ukulele, and these vinyl stickers were really, really cool, and I thought if I can get some big ones, maybe I could stick them to candles. So that's just what I did. I brought these big giant pillar candles from Primark, and then I purchased these lovely skull stickers. They're like vinyl stickers, and I got these from eBay for a couple of quid, and I made my own candle. These, well, I mean, if we were to light this, the sticker would probably, I don't know what would happen to the sticker, but you wouldn't want to light that, would you? Because that sticker is so cool. So yeah, I saved myself a lot of money by doing that. So yeah, it was really, really good. What else? Have I told you everything? Have I showed you everything? I think the last thing that I'm probably going to show you, and then I'm probably going to go because I've talked to you guys for ages now. But I think I've showed you everything. I may not have, but I will link the first video as well, because there was some really nice stuff that I showed you guys in that one. But would you like to see our actual wedding rings? Now, we are not normal. We don't go for the traditional gold and silver, although I am wearing a white gold engagement ring. We are not, our wedding rings are not white gold or anything like that. We decided we wanted to do something different, and my partner loves doing research and he's really smart. He knows that the strongest metal known to man is tungsten, and the only thing that can cut through this is like diamond. Like a diamond saw is the only thing that would get this ring off. If I break a finger, it's going to be really sad for me. So yeah, we wanted to go for something completely different, so we went for tungsten rings rather than the traditional gold. These are like, you can't break these are just like unbreakable rings, and that's why we wanted it, because it's the strongest material known to man. We wanted it to represent how strong our relationship is. So, you know, why would we not wear the strongest metal to show our love, the strongest love that we have? So yeah, I know that's really soppy, but that's the truth. So we were looking around and we found these tungsten rings, and they're inlaid with well, mine's inlaid with fire opal, and so is his, and his is also inlaid with wood as well, because he loves trees and nature and things like that. So I don't know whether I'm gonna be able to show you, but I will try. That is my ring. Don't know if my camera will be able to pick it up or not. So that's what mine looks like. Hopefully you could see how pretty it really is, because they really are stunning. and my partner's is obviously a lot bigger, and it has like the fire opal in the center and then like the wood on the outer edges. It's sort of inlaid. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera or not, but you kind of get the idea that that's what they look like. They're gorgeous when they catch the light. That fire opal's amazing. So that's what our wedding rings look like, and you guys have got to see them before anybody. So you should feel really lucky right now. I don't know whether any friends or family will watch this video, so they're getting spoilers as well if they do, but it's going to be hopefully a really good day. Obviously the hair situation, we have pretty much blonde hair going on and really bad roots. That will be getting sorted. I am getting my hair cut this week, and I'm going to dye it just after, or the week after. I want to run it so that I don't have mega roots. So I don't need roots. I've got extensions. I've dyed those already. They're already pink. So I need my hair to match. So yeah, it's like crazy bad right now that it's literally blonde. So hopefully by leaving it like that, because I've gone back to the first pink I ever dyed my hair, which was flamingo pink, which is really vivid. So hopefully, because we are pretty much blonde, it's going to be a nice fresh colour when I put it on. I think that is it. The next video I will share with you guys, it will probably be a makeup haul, on the wedding I mean. I'm going to get all the makeup that I'm going to wear for the wedding in one like shopping haul, and then I will show you guys it all in one video. If there's anything you want to know, or anything that you want to ask, let me know in the comments below. But I think I've shown you everything now. You guys are literally knowing everything about the wedding so far, so that's it. That's all I can show you. Bridesmaids dresses are brought and being adjusted, so is my dress. I wasn't happy with the fit. Was perfect because I got my dress for an absolute steal for £50, which I probably mentioned in the first video. The fit was perfect, but when I got my underskirt, I felt like, when we looked at it, me and my daughter, she said it feels like it's more dress than there is leg. So I needed it, because I'm not very tall, I'm only 5'3". So I went to see a lovely lady, and she is taking, well, I think she's pretty much done. She's taking it up for me so that I can have more leg on show, so you can see those really cool shoes that you saw in the first video. Also on Instagram, you guys saw a little spoiler of, it was like a lime green ribbon with a hot pink flower and a skull brooch on the middle. Well, that's actually, I can't show you guys that unfortunately, but that is actually being attached to my wedding dress, or has been, because I saw it the other day. I wanted to tie a sash around my dress, lime green, to match the underskirt, and I wanted like a clashing hot pink flower with a skull in the middle of it. So I got the bits together myself, and I was gonna sew it together myself and then just tie it around my wedding dress. But when I went to see the seamstress, she's such a lovely lady. She said to me if I didn't tack it onto the dress or attach it, it would just slip around and slide around and not sit nicely all day. So she just said, leave it with me, I'll fix it together and I'll attach it to the dress. And I've seen it since then, and I don't even need to tie it. She's attached it so beautifully, it looks like part of the dress. So I have this awesome lime green sash around the centre of my dress now, and it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to wear it. I think I've told you guys everything. I'm not nervous yet. I'm at a stage where, because everything's going on and I'm trying to make sure everything runs smoothly, I'm just sort of focused on that rather than the end, which is like 3 weeks away. So we've got 3 weeks to the wedding now. In my head, I need to practice my hair and makeup, but obviously I can't practice my hair at the minute because obviously it's sort of in between colours. My extensions I have brought, I've dyed them hot pink. Well, hot pink, it's called flamingo pink. It was like the first pink that I ever dyed my hair, and I've gone back to that because I really liked how vivid and bright it was. So I've done that, and I brought some blonde extensions, human hair ones, and I've dyed those. So I've just got to dye this mess on my head, which is pretty much blonde now. So, you know, when I do decide to get round to dyeing it, which will be next week, I'm getting it cut this week, and then I'll probably dye it towards the weekend. I just don't want to have risk any root coming through. I don't mind a little bit, but I didn't want I mean, at the minute they're mega roots, but I just wanted to make sure it's fresh and I don't have to over process it before the wedding. So I'm gonna dye it. It's about 2 weeks before the wedding. It will be, when I've dyed it and done my roots and everything. Then I can probably have a proper go at practicing my hair, because I definitely need to do that, because I'm really rusty when it comes to extensions, so I need to have a little play. Makeup I'm not so worried about, because I put it on all the time anyway, so I'm not overly worried. I know that I'll probably be happy with anything that I come up with on the day, because I generally tend to just go with what I feel, even though I've got a colour in mind for my eyes and my lips, which you guys have seen in my previous video. But yeah, I'm not stressing about that. As long as my hair looks okay, I'll be fine. But like I said, I'm a bit rusty with extensions, so I need to practice that. But I'm not nervous about the actual day yet itself. I'm actually okay. I will probably just freak out on the day or something, I don't know, because right now I feel fine. I think my other half's starting to feel the nerves a little bit now, because obviously it's literally 3 weeks and it's so close we could touch it now. We've got to go and see wedding dresses. Well, we've got to go to our venue and let them know a few things. I don't know whether we have to run through anything, because I have no idea. I don't even know if we have a rehearsal. I don't know what happens, or whether we just go and it's just done and that's how it goes. But yeah, I think this video is going to be about half an hour long or more, so I really hope you stuck around and watched me ramble on forever, and pretty much starting to lose my voice now. I just really like sharing this with you guys, so you get to sort of see, well, you're actually getting spoilers of the wedding before everybody else. So I don't know whether any guests will watch this. They may do, I don't know, but you guys are getting to see it all first before everybody. So I will probably definitely 100% share pictures on Instagram and stuff for you guys to see. I was thinking about doing a live the night before. I might not be able to show you guys the room dressed the night before, because I think they actually come in the morning, because our wedding is at 1:30, so I think they come early in the morning and set up then, and I don't think I'll have time to do a live then. I may still do a live and just come on and, you know, speak to you guys and, you know, try and distract myself for a little bit to stop myself overthinking everything. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking now and let you guys go. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this little update. I say little, massive update, because I've talked for so long. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a big thumbs up as always, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel and you'll see what else there is to come. And it's not just all skulls and weddings, I do other things as well. But yeah, that's it for now guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.